Welcome back, YouTube. This is 2.0, getting into it real quick. We are going to take Drake into Broken Spaces, see how he does. For the most part, I kind of want to leave the team the same heroes the whole time, but we'll see. And I just kind of want to see how good he does overall. But, you know, we'll see as we get there. So anyways, I'll set everything up, and we'll get right into it. So we're officially ready. Broken Spaces is the only thing we gotta do. I'm not worried about this at all. We don't even really have to change anything, but, you know, just to see how it goes. Yeah, that looks good. I feel like those back three are probably the best PVE heroes I got. Obviously, I mean, you need Heart Watcher. She doesn't count. Sigmund is in a very interesting position. Only because, like, I don't know, you can do so many other heroes now. Because Drake basically does Sigmund's job just a little bit better, except he doesn't burn. So if you're rocking the Phoenix, which I hope we are, I think we are, it doesn't look like we'll even find out. But again, if you're rocking the Phoenix, you want someone to burn, you know, such as Sigmund. There we go. But there's so many variations of teams that you can do. You know, Sigmund, he would strip armor, so then it's like, well, you either are rocking Sigmund or Deathsworn. And like now, you know, with Thagwa, the whole her and Delasium teams, they kind of prefer someone to die. And again, most teams, you want your teams to be optimized. So it's like, it's super weird to just kind of be like, well, I've got two people who reduce armor. Drake does it a lot better than Sigmund, but like, Sigmund's also important on the team, you know, so it's like, it's one of those things. I definitely have to find a good person to burn. But anyways, last time, you know, first two were always fairly simple. You know, you set in your team, you don't really have to change much, and if you're lucky, you just kind of take them out fairly quick, and that's kind of a sign for me. It's like, okay, we're ready. You know, if the second one takes like 2 or 3 tickets, you're looking pretty decent. You're looking like, I mean, obviously you're going to struggle a little bit more, but my goal, honestly, is just to stay relatively close to last time. I don't even think I need Amon-Ra here. I guess I could put another damage dealer. She's like decent for what she does, you know. But I feel like after the Gru wave, we definitely need her just because I don't have a healer and I really, really need to think about getting one. Which, you know, that's all plans for the future. I always kind of wonder, like, oh, we're not going to have enough damage, but like one of these hits, oh yeah, just like that. Aspen and Garuda, they just nuke. And again, whenever there's no armor, it's way easy for him. So it looks like Garuda totally just took off. Which again, it definitely happens. But, you know, there's not much to expect outside of that. Margaret, so this one, I don't want to say a little bit worried, but most of the time, if I'm, you know, kind of 50-50, they'll still have a little bit of health left. And I'm not super confident on here. I guess, you know, one of the big changes is instead of Tara, we're rocking Drake. Sigmund still burns. Heart Watcher's now E1, which I doubt makes any difference. I just did that, A, because I had so many 9-star food, and I figured it was either her or Sigmund, and she dies so often. So I figured, you know, it's like, Sigmund doesn't die, and even if he does die, like, it's not the end of the world. He burns long enough. Normally, you know, he'll last till most of the fight. And again, Drake is kind of doing his own thing, so it really doesn't fully matter. Although, it kind of looks like we're starting off a little bit slower than, you know, one would hope. Garuda's kind of starting to pick it up. Aspen, he's doing alright. I wish that he would go off a little bit more. But, I mean, they're getting quite a few Phoenix buffs, which is all that you want. You know, you definitely don't want your healer to get it. You don't want Heart Watcher to get it. Outside of that, everything else should go according to plan. You know, but these big actives, basically like that, you know, is kind of what we're hoping for. Back to back, that was really nice, actually. But still, probably if I were to make this any better, again, I would get Belrain instead of Ra, because Belrain actually does a lot more. And again, I could swap out Sigmund for someone who consistently burns, you know, just like him. I mean, he's not bad, but again, there's no need for him. And then Drake, probably keep him just because I really like him and he's a new hero. This is coming down, and it doesn't look like, unless if, I guess, some miraculous... that first Margaret is taking a beating, let me tell you that. But I don't know if we'll have the damage. It doesn't look at all like we're going to have the damage to kill the second one. We got 2 rounds, basically, 2.5 rounds. So it's basically now or never, although we do have actives. Let's see how much damage we can do on this last round. Phoenix buff on a few good people for sure. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so those last 2 hits, that was very good actually. Those were nice. I didn't expect that. Garuda, wow. I mean, even Aspen, he's at 2, she's at 3, 3.8. Close enough to round. Sigmund's almost at 1. Even Drake was... Okay, 600. Not too bad, not too bad. Overall, I am very pleased with that. I don't think I've ever cleared that in one. It was a little bit close. So, I mean, maybe next time. I do know that there's a little bit more offensive that we could do. Drake is maxed out. Aspen, he has one thing of HP on him, just because I didn't really want to change it. Anyways, you might be like, why did you change this? And for this first fight, I just want to see potentially how well Cruz can do. He should add some extra damage. And again, Ra adds a little bit, but like, for the most part, I don't really know if you need Ra at all. I mean, Cruz heals, and he adds a little extra damage. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But again, for the most part, Sigmund, Garuda, and Aspen are going to be the only ones who can really dish it out. This fight is going to take quite a long time, as most of them do. But I feel like we could come back around, 10 to 12, whatever. Kind of see where we're at. As the first rounds, everyone ramps up anyways. But, I just figured we'll explain that just for 2 seconds. But we will be right back. Alright, so it is round 11. Should get some decent, we're doing alright. The first Gru's taking a little bit of a beating. Nothing too crazy. Second Gru looks like he's at like 97% health, which, it is what it is. But still, for the most part, I'm feeling decent. I don't really know what percent it is, but like last time they went off, and obviously Aspen's not going to go off as much because they're still kind of closer to full HP. But still, I mean, they got some gnarly crits in, which is exactly what we want. Next round is kind of the round to look out for, as everyone's kind of going to do their thing. Let's check it out. Let's see right here. Can we get something big? I kind of hate how slow Gru makes this game. Just, his counterattacks, like right here. And then with Garuda, if it was a double Garuda team, whew, that was decent. That was decent. But with a double Garuda, this would take forever. And he didn't crit. Which, it is what it is. But, I mean, we still got 1 round. A little bit more damage. Still, I mean, I am decently pleased with this. The whole... I mean, reducing armor, or reduce damage and all that jazz... You can tell, like, teams can do a lot more damage, for sure. And I've seen little snippets. I saw a kind of a teaser from GDP. Not bad. I think it was 11 bill or something like that. Still, 5 bill on Gru is not bad. But I think I saw 11 on the last wave. And again, I haven't seen that since, like, DA and perfect setup and just beyond lucky. So I'm kind of excited to see how that goes. Wow, 23%, not bad. Let's get into another fight and just kind of see how well we can do. So I figured there's no point in watching the whole thing. We've kind of been wailing away, and I'm thinking that this is going to be a really good one, just because Aspen, he's kind of been doing, work on that first Gru. Second Gru, I wish would, just take a little bit more hits, but whatever. Everyone's kind of doing decent. For the most part, Heartwatcher didn't get any of the Phoenix buffs. I want to say Cruce did once. I don't fully remember, but this is kind of it. It's wrapping up. That Gru, we're not gonna kill him. I don't believe it at all. Still, oh wow, that's so close. We might even. Nah, the round's over, right? No, it is not. Still, we might kill him. No, we didn't. Still, oh my god, 8 bill. That's the highest I've ever done on a Gru wave. Yeah, see, again, Aspen for sure goes off. If the other one was, about the same health at the start, Aspen would have been, probably 40% higher, which is cool to think that there's still more that we can do. Still 8 billion on Gru. I'm very, very pleased with that. We'll just kill this off, and then we'll just start into the next one. I don't see a point in, trying to get higher than that, as we just basically set our own personal best. So, yeah, let's get right into it. That loaded up decently quick. So basically, it should be the same thing. There's a little bit more CC, a little bit more things you gotta worry. For example, Heartwatcher just got stunned, whatever. And so that can play a huge, huge role into it. And again, they're starting to do a little bit more damage. But the biggest thing is just having everyone at E3, which is definitely a goal. Just for Purify, for the newer players, I wouldn't even really worry about it that much. It's cool to see giant numbers. And with Heartwatcher, you kind of need her to just not be locked down. So, But again, I assume most people kind of get that. And if you clicked on the video, just here for Drake, which, awesome. If you guys are into it, appreciate it. Anyways, funny enough, I like how Jar's taking a little bit of the beating. Obviously, it's because Garuda, has faction advantage. And Aspen has crit her, I think, like three more times than he did Valentino, which is funny to see. It's just like, oh, the game just chooses this. But wrapping it up, let's see exactly what the numbers are. And let's just hope for something decent. Not expecting anything crazy, but 5 bill, that's not horrible. I mean, it's really good, honestly, but I've seen better. Not really for my team on this one. I think we've hit like 4.5 before. Although, that was with them being a little bit lower health. I probably should have smashed it one time. We'll see. If Jara dies like mid-round, though, it's not going to end well for us, and we probably missed more damage, potentially. Either way, I'm kind of just here for the high-end, low, just kind of seeing where my team averages out at. Oh, so okay, so it looks like Jara is going to die, although if she lives to around 12, maybe 13, it won't be too bad of a difference. I know Aspen's going to wail on her, which, cool, it is what it is. But if she lives the whole time, that just means everyone can hit her more, causing more damage. So I think we should have smashed it one time, just to kind of get the whole thing. Anyways, it looks like she's dying right now. Yeah, okay, so again, it's not going to be phenomenal, but I figured we still should check it out, as I assume it's going to be decent damage, but we don't really have to watch the whole thing. Yeah, there's no point. 7-4, again, I wonder what it was last time. I'm very curious. That's the highest I've done on this, which basically all I'm saying is Drake is kind of worth it. He's really good at adding damage to your other guys. So keep that in mind. We're just going to smash this out and get right into the next one. So be right back. So this fight is, again, it's heavy CC. They don't counterattack. They don't do any of that. But again, you're lucky to not get CC'd. So you'll see one or two of my guys, I'd assume, every round get frozen, stunned, locked down, twined, whatever's going on. So it's really, I mean, it's really a horrible combo, but it does make the fight go a little bit longer. So first time around, I don't think we'll need to skip through it. Second time around, though, we will. Again, one thing that I've noticed is it's not exactly RNG yet. I assume this one for sure is. Again, E3 would help. More sustainability is going to help on the next one. Again, the problem that I see with this team is like the no healer. Again, Ra's a damage negator, if you'll think about it that way. So she's really good in most situations. However, you know, carry completely blocks her. Broken Spaces 7 completely blocks her. 6, she's not too bad. I mean, with the right heroes, she's not too bad. But again, I think just a little bit more would be beneficial on this team. Still, Sigmund's even taking a beating. He might die. I'd say probably 14, 15, unless if he gets healed right now. No, somehow he lived though. That's cool. So again, that was a very, very quick fight. It was maybe a minute and a half. Still, let's see what we're doing. I'm feeling 3. A little over 3. 3.14. That's pi. Oh my god, that's neat. Still, Garuda doing very, very consistent, I feel. Aspen, not so much. But again, we'll do the same little trick, smash it, come back, see how it goes. 66 sounds perfect to me. Let's see what we do. Alright, going into round 12 now. I figured we'd skip the beginning. It wasn't amazing. The Phoenix was not very friendly to us, you know, but it is what it is. That one was not horrible. I don't know, it goes by pretty quick sometimes. Still, this one, it looks a little bit better. We've gotten CC just a little bit less. So let's hope it's at least 4. I'd be cool with a little over 4. 4? Basically 4-4. That's not bad, and I can totally live with that. Again, we could probably do a little bit better, you know, hit it 1 or 2 more times. Probably. But I'm content with that. And there we go. Moving on to Broken Spaces 7. We'll be right back. And just like that, we're getting right into it. You know, we don't miss a second here at 2.0 gaming.com at ymail. But either way, so basically this one I have the biggest problem. And you'll definitely see why. We're gonna lose Heartwatcher most of the time, and if that happens, runs over. Sometimes though, we lose everyone, and like that's no fun. That's the issue with Raw. And like, you know, if she's horrified, that doesn't help. So it's really just, this is just one of those tough waves for most people. I mean, if you have a hyper endgame PVE team, you're not worrying about it at all. But still. So, okay, Garuda's dead, run is over. Heck, we'll see. Yeah, no, I'm not really feeling that. Still, we did 2-5, which is not bad at all. That is, hold up. So assuming, again, I don't even know what's the best placement. They kind of hit everyone and just whatever. Which is, I mean, one cool thing about Broken Spaces is how they do that. Because most of the time it doesn't fully matter on placement. Very, very rarely it does. But either way, we're going to kind of skip through this again. Again, assuming most of the team is going to die. It already looks unhealthy. But you never really know. But either way, we'll come back either whenever someone's about to die, whenever they die, or just how it's going. So either way, we'll be back. So we got good news and bad news. Aspen nuked down our Aspen and our Sigmund. Which, you know, it's kind of, that's how it goes. I just realized that I didn't really change my team back. You know, because most of the time I'll make them a little bit more tanky. And that makes total sense on why we're struggling a little bit. Either way, I'd still be interested to see the damage and then, you know, maybe change it and then make them a little bit more defensive. Oh god, yeah. Okay, so again, it makes a little bit sense. Although if we got lucky, yeah, 2.2. So it was not even like better. Anyways, we're going to do the same difference, make him tanky, and then we'll just see the results. Alright, so coming back at it, you know how it goes. We're just going to skip it. That's like the same damage. That is very, very weird. Hold up. Hold up. Let's do it one more time. This is not looking fantastic. Again, we just tweaked some things. Mostly just artifacts for Sigmund and enables on Garuda and Aspen. Just one. So it's not the hugest difference in the world. 6-2. That's looking a lot better. Again, it's kind of RNG based. Again, I could go full tanky. Again, I mean, Sigmund's max tank. So is Heartwatcher. But again, I could throw Fearless Armor on Raw and, you know, just complete swap around. But I feel like our damage would just drop. Still, either way, it's not too bad. We'll do it one more time, should we? Should we? Just kind of see how it goes. But either way, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I'm pretty happy with the results, and if anyone made it this far, let me know, what do you think of Drake? Is he worth it? Do you think you're going to try to get him? Do you use him? And if so, like, what do you like about him? But either way, I'm pretty content with it, and I feel like we used less tokens for all of them. I mean, you know, 1, 2, whatever. 3, though, we only used 1 token, and I know we didn't do that last time. Still, we're averaging a lot better damage, and I like it. You know, it feels nice, and I'm content with it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. Drake is not completely worthless, as some people say he is. But that is that. Let's go collect everything, as that's everyone's favorite part anyways. My name is 2.0. Make sure to subscribe if you made it this far. It means the world to me. And comment down what you guys want to see next time. Anyways, guys, this was a blast, and I'm glad that I got to test this out with you and kind of see how it goes. Anyways, guys, shout out everyone, all of my subscribers. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Anyways, I will catch you all in the next one. Have a safe and fantastic day. See you.